I've always been fascinated by the future, and today, I'm taking you on a journey to Auckland in the year 2200. Now you might be wondering, what could possibly change in 177 years? Well, let me tell you, everything. From flying cars to AI-integrated buildings, from spaceports to underwater neighborhoods, the Auckland of 2200 is a city that would be almost unrecognizable to us today. Let's start with the skyline. The Auckland of 2200 isn't just taller, it's smarter. Imagine buildings that can think, adapt, and even heal themselves. These aren't just structures. They're living, breathing entities powered by advanced AI. The iconic Sky Tower? It's now a vertical forest, capturing carbon and producing oxygen for the city. But the interesting part is, these buildings don't just stand there looking pretty. They're in constant communication with each other, and the city's central AI, optimizing energy use, managing traffic flow, and even predicting maintenance needs before problems arise. It's like, the entire city is one giant interconnected organism. Now you might be thinking, sure, smart buildings are cool, but what about getting around? Well, hold on to your hats, because transportation in 2200 Auckland is nothing short of revolutionary. Remember how we used to dream about flying cars? In 2200, they're as common as bicycles. But these aren't the clunky, noisy machines you might imagine. They're sleek, silent, and powered by clean energy. But flying cars are just the beginning. The real game changer is the Hyperloop system. Imagine stepping into a pod in Auckland and stepping out in Wellington just 15 minutes later. It's not teleportation, but it's pretty close. These vacuum-sealed tubes crisscross the country, making New Zealand feel like one big, interconnected city. You might be wondering, how does all this futuristic tech impact the environment? Well, here's the kicker. Auckland in 2200 is not just carbon neutral, it's carbon negative. Every building, every vehicle, every piece of technology is designed to capture more carbon than it produces. The city is powered by a mix of fusion reactors, advanced solar cells that work even on cloudy days, and tidal generators harnessing the power of the Hauraki Gulf. But it's not just about energy production. The entire city is designed for sustainability. Vertical farms line the sides of skyscrapers, providing fresh produce for the city's inhabitants. Waste is a thing of the past. Everything is recycled, reused, or converted into energy. It's a closed-loop system that would make even the most dedicated environmentalist of our time green with envy. Now let's talk about the robots. In 2200, Auckland AI and robotics aren't just in our phones or computers, they're everywhere. Autonomous drones zip through the air, delivering packages, monitoring air quality, and even performing emergency services. On the ground, humanoid robots work alongside humans in every field imaginable, from construction to healthcare to creative arts. But you know what's really wild? The line between human and machine is blurring. Neural implants are as common as smartphones were in our time, allowing people to access the internet with a thought, learn new skills instantly, and communicate telepathically. Speaking of neural implants, let's explore healthcare and education in 2200 Auckland. Hospitals as we know them are largely a thing of the past. Most health issues are detected and treated before they become problems, thanks to nanobots circulating in our bloodstream and AI systems that can predict health issues weeks or even months in advance. Education has undergone a similar transformation. Traditional schools have been replaced by personalized learning experiences tailored to each individual's needs and interests. With neural implants, learning a new language or skill can be as easy as downloading an app. Now, you might be wondering, with all this technology, what do people do for fun? Well, entertainment in 2200 Auckland is an experience like no other. Imagine fully immersive virtual reality experiences where you can be the hero of your own movie or play sports with superhuman abilities. Art galleries showcase holographic installations that respond to your thoughts and emotions, creating a unique experience for each viewer. But it's not all virtual. Physical social spaces have evolved too. Parks now feature interactive plants that change color or shape as you approach. Restaurants offer multi-sensory dining experiences, playing with gravity, temperature, and even time perception to create meals that are more like adventures. And for those seeking a thrill, there's always the option to take a day trip to the moon. Just make sure you're back in time for dinner. Let's take a closer look at how all of this is managed. Governance in 2200 Auckland is a fascinating blend of direct democracy and AI assistance. Citizens can vote on issues in real time using their neural implants, with AI systems providing instant, unbiased analysis of the potential outcomes of each decision. It's a level of civic engagement that would make the ancient Athenians jealous. As for security, it's both everywhere and nowhere. Crime as we know it is almost non-existent thanks to predictive AI that can identify and address the root causes of criminal behavior before it happens. Privacy concerns? They're a thing of the past. Advanced quantum encryption keeps personal data safe, while public spaces are kept secure by swarms of microscopic drones too small to see with the naked eye. Now, with all this talk of futuristic technology, you might be wondering what happened to Auckland's rich cultural heritage. Well, I'm happy to report that in 2200, Auckland's diversity is stronger than ever. The city has become a true melting pot of cultures from Earth and beyond. Yes, you heard that right, beyond. With regular trips to off-world colonies, Auckland has become home to communities of humans who were born and raised on Mars or the Moon. But it's not just about new additions. Traditional Maori culture has undergone a renaissance, with ancient practices being preserved and celebrated using cutting-edge technology. Imagine watching a haka performance where the warriors can shapeshift into the very atua they're invoking, or visiting a marae where the carvings come to life to tell their stories. Finally, let's zoom out and look at Auckland's place in the world. Or should I say, the solar system. In 2200, Auckland isn't just a city on Earth, it's a crucial hub in humanity's expansion into space. The Waitemata Harbor is now home to a spaceport, with regular flights to orbital stations, the Moon and Mars. Auckland's expertise in sustainable living and advanced AI has made it a leader in off-world colonization efforts. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Auckland in the year 2200. It's a future that might seem impossible, even magical from our perspective today. But you know what's really interesting? Every single technology we've discussed is based on scientific principles we already understand, on innovations that are already in development. The seeds of this future are being planted right now, in labs and startups around the world. So, the next time you look at the Auckland skyline, remember, the future isn't just coming. In many ways it's already here. We just need to open our eyes to see it.